Hi ladies, it's Sari, Scratch Chic Boutique, and this is a tutorial. Now, I wanted to tell you that one day, like 6-7 months ago, I ran out of my Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive, and I am totally out. And I just saved the bottle so I can reference it in case I have to send somebody to go get me some at Walmart. But I was out of this, and I used that to adhere my pages for my mini albums. And I just kind of threw together some items for you just to kind of give you an idea. You can use thick chipboard, you can use thin chipboard. I don't have any chipboard. When I was mailing things out, when I was doing my wedding bouquets and stuff a couple years ago, I had a lot of of these priority mail boxes left, and I've been using those, you know, to recycle and doing mini doing minis out of these. But here is something else. This is very thin. This is a priority mail flat rate mailing envelope. I'm just showing you this for you know, just this purpose. Okay, this is 6 by 6. And I ran out and I was like, what am I going to do? And I didn't have anybody around that day. I didn't have a vehicle to drive, blah, blah, blah. And I was in a hurry. I was trying to make my mom like a small mini whatever. And it was her birthday, I think it was. So, normally I would take this and cut it open and flip it on the other side so the craft side would be on the outside, but it really doesn't make a difference, because if you just leave it like this and you're covering it with your paper, this is going to be covered anyways. So I hope this all helps you, and it's a really good idea. I'm glad I thought of it. I was like, I need something to bond this, and I even thought it was better than doing this, because it's like 4 something a bottle, and then, you know, you go over it, and sometimes you don't get, you know, all the creases or whatever. But I wanted to show you how to adhere your scrapbook paper to a piece of chipboard. And this is just an example. This is from Colorbuck. It was a paper pad that I got from Walmart, which is the only 12 by 12 pad I own. And I wanted it because I did that, I don't even know if I don't even think I did a video on it. I bought one of those like bird feeders or whatever from Dollar General. It was like $1.50. It was after their clearance sale, and I don't even think I did a video. I don't even know if I did. But I loved the pieces, so I could just cut this off and put it, because it was like triangular, and I just cut off those pieces and made this gorgeous. I think I took a picture of it. I don't know. But anyway, I wish I did a video on it. I don't really think I did. But it was just a last minute thing, and I had to do it. So anyway, it bonds really, really well. This is a piece of duct tape, white duct tape, because you can color this any color you want to. But this is just an example. But I want to show you how to do this. I mean, you can't even try to peel that back. It's so awesome. So anyway, I had some fabric craft fusible webbing, and you can find this you can find it at Walmart, Joann's. I don't think you can find it at Michael's, but any sewing store. It's fusible webbing. It's fabric fusible webbing, and whoops, I don't know if you can see that, but see, there's the fuse right there. And I thought, well, I wonder if that'll work without burning anything. It comes in a really big roll. I mean, I had this, I used it with my sewing machine, you know, just in case I needed something. Oh, I know what I use it for, my embroidery machine that I had, but I ended up getting rid of it. So anyway, this is an awesome thing to have on hand if you run out of tape. But you know what? It's amazing. I want to use this all the time. I think this is way better than the Scotch adhesive. It's just awesome, and I'll show you. Okay, so I have my iron. It is on the cotton setting. New iron. Well, I've had this for a while, but it's on the cotton setting. There's no, well, there's a little bit of water in there, but that's not really going to hurt anything because I don't have the steam option on. So this is a 6x6 piece of scrapbook paper, and it's from Webster's Pages. I love both sides of these, but I'm going to adhere this face down, or not face down, but on top of this. I cut this. This is 6x6. It's going to fit right on top of there. I might have to do just a little bit of trimming. But if I would have used this, like for a mini album, I would have gone over this with some paint or something. But I'm just showing you, because basically this is like a 2-in-1 video. It's basically recycling, upcycling things that you have around your house. So, but normally I would turn this inside out. I would just take like the flaps here, take a craft knife, flip this over, flip that over, and then redo the envelope, and then that way you don't have to, you won't have that red showing. It'll show on the inside, and it'll make a pocket for your mini. So anyway, okay, so we have this. I have this down to protect my counter. You can use, normally I usually use my my ironing board, but the lighting kind of sucks. So this is to protect my counter. And then we have this, and then we have the fusible. I cut it out 6x6, and I will show you how to attach this. Say this is a page in your mini album. Okay, so this is how you do it. You take your fusible webbing, put it down, then you put your piece of paper on top, and it doesn't matter if you go over, see, like that, it doesn't matter. You can move it back like that. It doesn't matter, I'll show you. So, you take your iron, and it really doesn't take any time at all. Just kind of go over it a few times. And then you're going to let that cool. I don't think I got that corner down real good. There we go. And if you get a little bit of the fuse right there, just take a wet cloth and just go over it. Let's see, we're at 8 minutes. We got enough time. Okay, so let this just cool off a minute. It doesn't, you know, bend the paper or anything like that. So you're going to start to, it's cool enough to where you can just peel that off. And that fusible webbing is on this side. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so then we're going to take with your fusible webbing and your paper. You're going to put it over your project, cardstock, whatever it may be, and put it like that. And then you're going to use your iron, and you're going to go over that again. And you're going to go over it a little bit more this time, because you want that to adhere to your, oops, didn't realize I had a piece of tape there. No big deal. You're going to want that to adhere to your paper. And don't worry if you've got, see, like that right there, it's no big deal. All you do is just peel it right off. It comes right off. No big deal at all. Go over it just a few more times. Now, when I did this piece, when I ironed it on there, it kind of, the cardboard, what do you call it, chipboard, it kind of bent a little bit, but all I did was I just turned it over and went over it just a few times, and it went right back, and it's straight as a board. So there was a couple little pieces on the end of that. Look at that. And then the excess that I have from the postal part here, I just go down either with craft scissors or an X-Acto knife and just cut that. And there's a little bit of red showing, but all you got to do is go over it with like your paint dauber or something and dry it off a little bit. Not dry it off, but make sure it cools a little bit. And there you go. You've got your pocket. I love this concept. And it also makes it stiffer. It makes your what do you call that? It makes your project, your page stiffer. So where it doesn't bunch up or whatever, and then you can do it on the other side. And it's not bent or anything. I love this. I absolutely love it. I think this is what I'm going to use all the time. But I had that written down in my projects, my little book that you guys saw a couple videos back when I was laying in bed, when I just practically got out of the hospital. But that was one of the tutorials I want to do. But it makes your paper so much thicker and not wobbly. You don't have any lines from your glue. Look at this. I mean, it doesn't even peel off. Nothing. It's awesome. So awesome. So I hope you all loved this tutorial. I guarantee it. I swear by it. It's awesome. If I had more time, I'd go back and I'd do the other side, but that's all you got to do. It's fusible webbing. I'm not sure. I think it's called Aleene's fusible webbing, but it's basically called fabric fusible webbing, and it's just this big tube of look at all that of webbing. And it's just a glue that gets applied. You heat it up, use it on the cotton setting. Make sure you have your cardboard down to protect any surface. If you are using your ironing board, wonderful. I still use this though on top of my ironing board just so I get a flat surface. And I don't have any problem with it bunching up or anything. I absolutely love the concept of using this. It's perfect. I think it's way better than glue. If you do get a little bunched up on one side and it's folding on you, just take your iron and go to the other side. The other side, your paper's not going to come off on the other side. You can heat set it and place that on top of that and maybe a book over it or something, and it will fall flat and be just like this. So I absolutely love the concept. I haven't made a mini album since, but I was really pleased with the results and super psyched about it. And then, like I said, you use those little mailers that you got to upcycle, and you've got yourself a pocket along with one side. You do your little mini album. So I hope this helps all of you. I love you all, and that's my tutorial that I promised to get out. And I will talk to you in the next video. Have a great weekend. I love you all, and I'll be back next week with another video. Or another tutorial, sorry. And a video. Alright, love you all. Please subscribe and be blessed. I know I am. Love you all. Bye.